Hi, my name's Tom Gard, and I run a website called The Cleveland Browns Win, as well as a Facebook page with my son. After being a lifelong Browns fan and having to study everything that's been going on since the Browns got football back in Cleveland, I want to share with you the ultimate truth. Why the Cleveland Browns haven't had a winning season in years. Okay? There's lots you could blame on it. Controversies, coaching. But I'm going to get to the root of the problem and give you some examples. Okay? So let's begin. If you've been a long time Cleveland Browns fan, you might remember some of these great quarterbacks I'm about to talk about. All right? This one actually, Bill, you might need an introduction. This guy was drafted in 1972. He went in the 13th round. 72. He didn't play a game till his second season. Okay? He didn't play a game till his second season. In his third season, 1975, was just a disastrous season for the Cleveland Browns. And 2 years later, he led the team to winning their 5 of their first 7 games. Okay, it's called maturity. You'll see where I'm going. So during the 79 and 80 season, they were known as the Cardiac Kids. In case you didn't know that, they were called the Cardiac Kids because they had some huge comeback victories in the late 70s and 1980. And Sipe had 8 comebacks and 11 game-winning drives in the fourth quarter or in overtime. It was an exciting time for the Browns. In 1980, Sipe passed for over 4,000 yards, had 30 touchdowns, helping lead the team to its first postseason berth since 1972. 8 years, okay? It took 8 years for them to get to the playoffs with one quarterback, okay? Sipe ended up winning MVP in 1980. So there's one quarterback who they kept in, win or lose. He was seasoned. He was groomed whether he won or lost. He even had a shoulder injury one of those years. It took him 8 years of career with the Browns to get to the playoffs. Okay? 8 years. This guy probably needs no introduction, but we all know who he is, Bernie Kizer. He was drafted in 85 as a backup for Gary Danielson. Danielson got hurt, I believe, and we got into the playoffs with an 8-8 record. So Kizer's rookie year, he got into the playoffs. And then consistently for the next 4 years until 89, we were in the playoffs with Kizer. So why did the Browns have playoff appearances and a good run during that time? You might ask. We've all been asking why. But I'm going to tell you why. Because the coaches did not bench quarterbacks when they lost games. Okay? They let them get experience. So if you look at some stats here, from 78 to 81, Sipe started all 16 games. Played in all 16 games, win or lose. Okay? 8-8, 9-7, improved to 11-5. In the 80s, when he won MVP, then he had a bad season again. But he was in there the whole time, starting quarterback. They didn't put in Danielson or whoever the backup was back then. I forget. Okay? Also, Sipe had lost 31 of these games. All right? During this time. 31 times the coaches could have benched him. Could have been can you imagine that back in the 80s? That would have been 31 quarterbacks. See where I'm getting with this? Okay? Flash forward. 2001. Okay? In 2001, this is when we got the post Browns becoming the Ravens. You know, we got football back in town. In 2001, Tim Couch had started all 16 games. Coach left him in there, win or lose. All 16 games. Got good experience that year. Win or lose, he probably had a lot of game film he could watch. You know what? The next season, in 2002, the Browns make it to the playoffs for the first time since 1994. And Tim Couch was the last quarterback in Cleveland Browns history, modern history, to play in all 16 regular season games. Okay? Got a lot of experience. Then, all of a sudden, we have a modern mindset here in Cleveland. All right? Tim Couch lost the game, bench him. Holcomb, bench him. Garcia, bench him. McCown, bench him. The list goes on. Dilfer, bench him. Fry, bench him. I mean, everybody from Derek Anderson, Even Brady Quinn, who I thought was a great quarterback, we just didn't groom him, or we didn't give him the experience. Some of these guys were really great quarterbacks. You know what though? They didn't have the NFL experience because we started everybody on this list at least once. Okay, even all the way down to Deshaun Kizer. Today is Sunday. We're playing the Texans. We're losing. We got Hogan in there. And I read the Facebook comments and the forums, and these fans are crazy. Oh, put in Hogan. They put in Hogan. We start losing. Oh, put in Kizer. You know what? Stick with Kizer. Because you know what? What we've been doing for the past, since 2001, it hasn't been working. We've been a joke. You know why? Because we don't let our players get experience. That's got to stop. That's got to stop. Okay? All those guys were benched. So listen, as fans, we want to win. I want to win as much as the next guy, but you know what? I want a winning team. I don't want to switch a quarterback out for a game just so he gets a win and then we put another one. No, that's not how you build a team. Okay? We should have been building this since 2001. So if you really want to know why the Browns haven't had a winning in years, I already told you, but I'm going to tell you again. The Browns haven't groomed or given a quarterback a chance to learn by experience since 2001. Simple. It's that simple. It's that simple. You don't need to shuffle quarterbacks around or bench this guy or that guy. Okay? Again, you really want to build a team. You want to build a leader, and that only comes with experience. Great players don't become great by observing. All right? Experience is key. Learning from losing is key. Even if you get a 50-0 blowout, put him in the next game. He's got enough game film to watch. He'll prove on anything next year. All right? Let him play. The simple answer, again, stop benching quarterbacks. It may take a year or two from now. 3 years, we saw in the example of Sipe. It took 8 years for his career. If we would have kept grooming these quarterbacks, we'd be having a winning team, Because you pull a quarterback, the whole offense is mixed up. Anyway. But greatness is achieved by getting back on the field for every game consistently, win or lose. So these quarterbacks are better than they were. The last game. Go Browns. That's it. It's simple as that. So that is the truth. The ultimate truth as to why the Cleveland Browns have had a screwed up year after year since. Anyway, bye. Comment, subscribe, like our page. If you don't agree with me, you better put some stats up. I'm going to tell you that right now. Bye.